I just played freaking Minecraft, now I want to blow up a Taco Bell. Hello, and welcome to Gold Media, the channel that has been renamed 5 times. Today, I'm going to cover both how your brain changes chemically and how these changes may affect actions because of gaming. So this video will also cover what video games do to your personality, just so you can send this to your grandma on Facebook to get them to stop spreading the rumor without proper research. So let's look at this little thing called dopamine first. You know, the happy chemical. The one that only you subscribing gives me. I'm just kidding, I lied. Dopamine is the chemical that helps you chase reward. Whether it's winning a match, eating tacos, or hitting play again. It's not exactly the happy chemical, it's more like, is this worth it chemical. Your actual happy chemical is serotonin. That's also a lie, let me explain. Dopamine strengthens the connections when something goes right. Like when you get a victory royale in the Fortnites. That's called long-term potentiation. Serotonin helps you adjust when things go wrong. Like when you go back to the scene of a crime when you want a taco by helping your brain rethink your approach. That's called long-term depression, which sounds sad, but it's your brain speak for let's not do that again. The other form of depression is what I have. Together, these two chemicals make your brain more flexible, helping you adapt over new situations. Without them, you would just repeat the same mistake over and over and over and over and over, like my YouTube channel. There is no happy chemical, it's multiple. I'm not happy. To begin with this, I'm going to talk about your striatum. You have 2 striatums per hemisphere, and each of them is put into 2 parts. In 1998, a group of British scientists decided to answer the crucial question, do video games make your brain throw up dopamine? After putting them in a PET scanner, they gave them this weird tank game to play. They injected the players with something called 11-C-raclopride, a molecule that normally sticks to dopamine receptors in the brain. But if your brain starts making its dopamine, raclopride gets kicked out. They figured out, yes, it does release dopamine and it's performance dependent. Dopamine is your decision-making chemical that gets activated by many things, from drugs to performing well in a game. You're not addicted to dopamine, but you're addicted to the things that trigger it, like games, junk food, and yes, drugs. We can relate this to how drugs work, because dopamine will make you choose to play a game, and it could make you choose to do a drug. And before you say, video games are drugs, it's like saying a tasty meal is drugs, or doing an activity you find fulfilling, drugs. Life is a game, and we all have to do things in moderation. Like if I want to go to a Taco Bell every day, I won't. But in that case, we're still going to use the research to look at gaming addiction. When you gain an addiction to gaming or drugs, your brain will eventually reduce the amount of dopamine produced, or dopamine receptors. In the case of the drug, you will probably want to consume more. In the case of video games, it will make you want to play more. It's because your brain gets used to the dosage. In the case of children playing video games, it's harder to break them from the habit, and may require parental force to detox or withdraw. Among all ages, overuse of video games can lead to worse memory, processing power, and academic success, and even a decrease in gray matter and reduced white matter integrity. But you or a kid can still play a game. Video games are fun in moderation and can even be beneficial. Video games have been known to improve motor skills, relieve stress, improve reaction time, and even improve memory in moderation. Don't leave, we'll be right back.
Just make you a burrito or a tasty enchilada. Tostadas and tacos made up fresh at Taco Bell.
What is up, Jillians and Fautlatugans? I am Pojo. I make video game long-form essay content where I talk about all things video games, from reviews to even rankings. And also I interact a lot with my community, so please consider checking out my channel. And thank you, Hunter, for having me on for this ad read.
Now I want to get to the question that many have to debate a lot. Does gaming make people violent or aggressive? Well, a few lab studies show that after playing Call of Duty, people might react a bit more aggressive in the short term. Long-term studies, the ones that matter, show no real link between violent games and actual violence. So no, Minecraft is not going to make your kid violent. it's worse. It'll make him a huge nerd! While it may be convenient to blame violence on a simple thing like video games or TV, we need to look at the details of these tragic events that happen. People who may say GTA gave them the ideas for whatever terrible action they do probably already have something wrong with them. The world is not black and white like that. People who do terrible things are already probably mentally sick, and them saying that they got the idea from a video game makes that more apparent. Video games don't lead to anything more than short-term violence. While video games may not cause violence, what about aggression that leads to violence? Alright, real talk. After years of Apex, TF2, Minecraft servers, am I more aggressive? Maybe a little. But according to a ton of research, video games are only a little bit more intense after you play. They don't turn you into an aggressive person long term. Some studies say that there are no link at all, especially when you factor in things like personality, stress, or how much sleep you're getting. But what I want to bring up is why your kid might be getting aggressive. Well, it's an addiction, and you're taking away what they're addicted to. So it's not video games making your kid act out, it's the fact that they're glued to their technology. It's only recommended for children from 2 to 5 to only have an hour of screen time, and children from 6 to 12 to only get 2. In older children, you're gonna want to help form good habits. While giving them more time on occasions won't hurt them like on a car trip, you want to keep them off to develop them not to be dependent. Also, all articles used will be in the description right at the bottom. Just in case anything I say is wrong, or I use articles that were biased, you guys can correct me in the comments. And remember, when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about a large amount of game time. Like, spending half your day game time. To end this video, I want to say, you gotta do everything in moderation, and you gotta build good habits. So, thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful day.